No. Let's do it. Okay.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Cougars and the Wildcats. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Al Leiter. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ozzie Smith leading things off and takes the strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Reynolds gets under it. He's got it. One away. So up next, Jordan Westburg.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. One out, base is empty. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Puts it away for the out. This is Joey Bart.
Third, the catcher, number 14,
Bart,
Joey
28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Denver, and on the hill in this one, Satchel Paige. How about a scouting report on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took two pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Dominguez. Right through there for a strike. Page. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Fought off foul. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Tony Clark at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Leiter back to work. In the air, left field. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Roberto Clemente, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground to third. And that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And that one almost got him. Carpenter over at first with 1 away. That pitch clips the outside corner. 1-2. Into center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Barely.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
In the dirt, and it's 1-0.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. And
That's
another ball.
3.
There's a strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. David Ortiz getting ready to hit. There's a strike. 2 on, 2 outs.
0-1's the count. Ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
A 1-2. Now
That's a ball.
miss. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, right side. Collected by Torres. Whips it to first. One up, one down. Stepping in, Bernie Williams.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
There's a strike.
It's never a fun experience for a pitcher going against Williams. He can swing it from both sides of the plate and make you look silly doing it. There's no easy way of attacking it.
And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Ball one there. Foul ball there.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brooks Lee will hit next. That one fouled off. Yo one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh,
No balls, 2 strikes.
You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. Stays alive. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Out to short, De La Cruz. Tosses to first, and one away in the top of the third. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 1. That catches the corner.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with it.
There goes Ozzie. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll get down for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied it.
Runner takes off in the air, right field. It's going to fall for a hit. Here comes the throw. And they put the tag out up for the out. Now at the plate, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Left field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. Brian Reynolds here.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one a triple digits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. To the right side, Torres. Slings to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Roberto Clemente. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out. Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Gets him to chase after that one. Manzardo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Torres fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Next, the switch hitting first baseman, Tony Clark. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
On the ground, right side. Torres handles. Gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter,
Ryan Roberts digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards right center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. He gets down for a base hit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stay disciplined.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. He shoots one out to right. It's 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Brooks Lee. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Pine looking for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate, David Ortiz. Leiter back to work. Back to the mound. He's got it. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that ball.
Ozzie Smith getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. Strike one. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Started to swing, held up. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Line drive. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here at Coors Field, and here's the catcher, Herbert Ruiz. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Did take a while to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid.
So don't quit.
In that swing, got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Miller.
And here is Ryan Reynolds.
That's a ball.
And that's way high. And that's ball 1. And the slider just misses.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. And that one missing low. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. 0-2 in this one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a big swing and a miss. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark.
17, Tony Clark.
And there's a foul ball. Ruiz on second. Reynolds on at first with 2 down. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around.
Into center and a base hit. Ruiz rounds third, heading for the plate. He is safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Bird. A bit of a lost start for some.
Thanks,
so that
Tony.
was nicely done to beat the odds. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Back here in Denver.
Leading
All
off
right,
for
we
the
go to the
Cougars,
top
third
half
baseman,
of inning number
Jordan
6. Here's the third
Westberg.
baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Now pitching,
They turn things over to the
Josh
southpaw, Josh Hader.
Hader.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've
Nope,
seen it
that's a
quite
ball.
a bit today. It's been tough for them to make
1-1.
contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well
Inside,
as a
ball
group.
2.
And misses inside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Joey Barton now.
Joey Barton.
Late swing, fouled off. And that
One
one is
ball, one strike.
downstairs. 1-1. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter,
The right
Kerry
fielder,
Carpenter.
number 30, Kerry Carpenter.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole
1-1.
field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, Roberts. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Ding.
Bottom of the 6th.
Leading off
Now
for
it's
the
the switch
Wild
hitting outfielder,
The
Bernie
center fielder,
Williams.
Bernie Williams.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Clemente in position. Makes the catch. 1 down. And now Terry
batting,
Pendleton.
third
He's
baseman,
already homered in this
Terry
game.
Pendleton.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Brooks Lee, the next to hit. Fouled off down the right side. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't.
To Ozzie. Double play.
Got him. On
What
the
a
tag.
twin killing to end the inning. And we're back.
Leading
We go
off
to the top
for
of the
Omaha,
7th.
the
And
center
now the center
fielder,
fielder,
Roberto
Roberto Clemente.
Clemente. Now pitching.
Now a right-handed arm out of the
Justin
bullpen, Justin Martinez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
0-1.
Kicks and deals. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. So up next, Kyle Mansardo.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
The tying run at the plate. And he swings over the top there.
Two really good
No ball,
back-to-back
two strikes.
sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this
Ball
hitter
one.
off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Man, that got him square in the mask. Tying run at the plate. That one the other way. De La Cruz tags the runner for one, and no throw. He's into first easily. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And
That's a ball.
downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming
The
open
batter,
instead
number
of staying
24.
closed. If he
Designated
does
hitter,
that, he's going to be
David
able to go up the middle the other
Ortiz.
way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ortiz at the plate with two away. Swings
0-1
through
the
that
count.
one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
The hitter
No ball, two
early
strikes.
and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm
One ball,
taking a little bit
two
more
strikes.
off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Pitch
Ball
misses
two.
there, and the count is even 2-2.
The count's full.
In the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Got him.
There you
Check
go.
swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your
The
momentum
left
very
fielder,
quickly.
number
They're in some hot
Pete
water trying to protect this
Crow
lead.
Armstrong.
Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. New pitcher on here,
Now pitching.
Tanner Scott.
Well, the
Tanner.
best relievers love the opportunity
Scott.
to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty.
Well, he knows
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In plenty of time. The first, third out. Set for the last
Leading
half of the
off for
7th.
the
Here's the catcher,
catcher.
Hey Ruiz.
Ruiz. Now pitching, Eric Gagne.
Foul ball.
Well, these players, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and
0-2
they've all
the
been
count.
pretty loud.
Got him. Outside
That's
pitch.
it.
Better of him that time.
The right fielder, number 10,
B-Ray coming to the
Ryan.
plate now.
Reynolds.
Gagne in his 9th season, 28 years old. And he was born in Canada.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Torres throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting,
Stepping
the
in is the
shortstop,
switch hitting
Ellie
shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for
That's
3 in
it.
this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a
No balls,
miss.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Torres. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Pitch misses, and the count's full. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now here is Joey Bart.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
Now pitching.
Ben Joyce will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Runner.
There goes Ozzie. Ball outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
You got to be safe. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he was
1
fooled.
ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Now, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. And fouled off. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
No
2
ball,
outs
2 strikes.
and 1 in scoring position. Runner takes off for third.
1
Pitch is
ball,
low.
2 strikes.
Throw to third, and he's in there easily. In the air, left side, Dominguez. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Jason Dominguez. Gagne back to work. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2's the count.
That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came
Now
together.
batting, the
Didn't try to
first
do too
baseman,
much with it, just a
Shelby.
really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
keep
this
up.
is blasted.
Keep on going.
Way back there, on its way, gone. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Brian Roberts. Deep drive down the line, foul ball.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting,
So
center
digging in,
fielder,
Bernie Williams.
Williams.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. That one at triple digits.
Well,
No
just
ball,
that
2
fastball
strikes.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The throw to first, 2 down. Now a
Now
chance
batting,
for Terry
third
Pendleton.
baseman,
He's
Terry
already homered here in this one.
Pendleton.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's back there. Long gone. It finds the tree farm for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2. Lee now in the box. Comes up empty with a
0-1's
swing
the count.
there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bart brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Coors
Leading off
Field,
for
all
Omaha,
set to start
the
the
center
9th in
fielder,
this one.
Roberto
Here's the center fielder,
Clemente.
Roberto Clemente. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to
0-2.
chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him swinging. So up next,
Now
Kyle
batting, the
Mansardo.
first baseman,
0 for
Kyle
3. A fly out, a ground out, and a
Mansardo.
strikeout. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count. Inside, ball 1.
Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting,
Here's Gleyber
second
Torres.
baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a strike to Gleyber.
Ahead 0-2 in the count.
0-2 is the
Sure,
count.
you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can.
Got him. And that's the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton.